Oh, what am I doing? Wait, there we go. I had display capture on, not Windows capture. That's not what I wanted. Oh, sorry about that. I bit of a late start. I think it's like 5 a.m. Oh, 4. It's 4. Um, okay. Let's get a good one in. Oh, I said I was gonna try the Makalite exploit. Should I try it? I was gonna try to cheat all my Makalite. We could try it. Just means more Kelby farming, which isn't the worst. Say I try it. Should try it at least once. Sama! Good morning. How are you doing today? I just got started. I've been up all morning with the cats, but eh, wonderful. I do love some consistency. How have you been? Sorry I haven't been around. I I have been very busy in life and in game. I apologize. Hyper focus will do that, and I got the blinders on. What you been working on? I've been seeing Wrath around. Oh my gosh, good morning, Ginger Tech. Man, no one ever plans to be up this early, but I think I need to, like, start. My entire life I've been waiting to sleep in, and I just don't think it's gonna happen. I think my 30th birthday is gonna happen, and I'm gonna have to just come to terms with the fact that I wake up at 2 a.m. Chaos? Bro. Sounds like a natural morning to me. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It's not a competition, but what's going on? Oh my gosh, Jojo, what? Speaking of chaos. So long as I don't have to, like, dig through an engine to pull a light out of it, I'm happy now. That was one of the worst things I've had to do in the, like, last few months. Because, like, I don't know anything about engines, and I had to, like, reach in there with a fucking coat hanger and pull. And all I could think was, like, dude, I'm gonna hook a fucking hose. Like, I don't know exactly, but it's like, I'm so scared of hooking a hose and yanking. So, like, I played it safe, played it careful, and then in the end, there was a piece of foam that came loose somewhere, so I hooked something. What, Jojo? One sec, let me get her some lysine. She likes her little, their snacks, but... Bro, I slept. What do you want from me? I was just talking about, that's all I get. I sleep as much as I can. It's what I, it's... Oh, you beat Rosencaster. Nice. Okay. You're like way ahead of me now. We're good. I work at 5 a.m. Oh. 5 a.m., bro? That's sick. I've only ever had one job where I worked that early, and it was 4 a.m. at a gym. But that sucked. Because the people I worked with saw it as 4 a.m. was like a suggestion. Dude, I remember this one time, the guy who was teaching me to open showed up at 4:15 with Starbucks, and I just remember standing there like, oh, I'm not gonna survive here. And I didn't. Bro, between cleaning a sauna and like one of the owners told me to throw full tabs of chlorine into the pool. And then her husband, the other owner, came in and screamed at me for throwing chlorine tabs into the pool and went, "Who told you to do this?" And I went, "Your wife." Just stared at me like, "I can't yell at you anymore, but I want to strangle you." It's just, it's like, have a nice day. Dude, I get up so early, but I've got a cat here in my mouth. 1 second. Nope. Wait, yep, I got it. It must have been the white cat. I just saw it in the light. Wait. Dude, yeah, I wish I could sleep. It is fun. Sleeping out, dude. Oh my gosh. I don't know about you guys, but I used to try to lucid dream when I was younger. I was obsessed with it. I was talking about this recently. Where was I talking about this? I would wrap myself in like a burrito like this. Like I'd wrap in a blanket. I'd just lay on a bed and just try to throw myself into a blanket. And then I would take my arms out of the blanket and I would put pillows on top of my body. And then I'd pull my arms back in and I would just lay there, motionless. And I'd either get sleep paralysis or I'd lucid dream. The sleep paralysis was miserable. Holy shit. Terrible. Would not recommend. Oh, wait, 1 second. I have to move it. Oh, God. Oh, it's a spider web. There's a spider. Where's the spider, though? Oh, no, that's bad. Got a whole jar that must have 100. Dude, so I wish I kept my whiskers. I have a habit. I'm gonna turn this up just a little bit. I don't know if you guys can even hear the cats. Not my cats, the fake cats. I have a habit whenever I find a whisker, I just stick it into their head so they're like a unicorn, and then the cats go. And then, like, I take it out because they look terrified. But I wish I collected them. I never even thought about it. I would probably have like 10 or 20 whiskers. Not very many, but yeah, I always just stick them in their forehead. And I think it looks really funny. But then they always look really confused. Excellent. Oh my gosh, most excellent. I I almost collected my cat's claws because when they run, my cats lose their claws like, I don't know. I don't know if it's a lot or if it's, I don't know. I don't know what the normal amount is. But again, I run my cats, so like I have that big string on a stick that I throw around and they chase and they do crazy shit. So like I find like whole claws every so often. But then I was just like, man, their claws are dirty as fuck. I ain't keeping these. But whiskers. Whiskers were the smart move. I should have kept their whiskers. I got 3. I'm not gonna get them because they're actually behaving. Oh my god, dude, holy shit. I just leaned back to look to see if I could see any of the cats, and the most misbehaved one is just staring at me from just beyond my computer. She is staring a hole through my computer right now, looking at me. Oh my god, she's mad. But I'm starting a new thing. If I want to stream early in the morning, I'm just going to start closing my door. But good morning, everyone. Welcome. Welcome. Thanks for hanging out. I said I wouldn't stream today, but it's pitch black outside. It's so early. No grocery stores are open. Nothing's open. So I had the choice of exercise or try and go back to bed. But like going back to sleep for me is like next to impossible. And I should have exercised, but I'm lazy. I got these little pink 2-pound weights. I gotta start using them, but I'm lazy, man. I'm so lazy, but I got the weights. So I can literally sit here and work out, but I'm that lazy. It's bad. I need to start. I said Monday for sure, but that's how everybody is. So hopefully Monday for sure. Yeah, I've got like, I think 3 hours until the sun's like up. And I have PTSD now. I never really understood this until it happened to me, which is shitty. But like, bro, I don't like driving at dusk because I finally, like, my whole life, dude, I've had close calls with deer. I've probably had like 20 close calls with deer. But like, I finally fucking smacked one and totaled a car. And bro, it fucked me up. I can't drive at dusk without like panic following the sides of the road now because I'm just terrified of deer. My whole life it was just like, yeah, deer happen. Oh, you just dodge them. And I realize now that I just got lucky. I never dodged a deer. Because the one time I was paying attention and a deer jumped out and I tried to get the no. There was nothing I could do. It just made me realize it was like, shit, I've gotten lucky so many times. But yeah, no, I'm like panicked. I can't drive at dusk or dawn. I have to drive in like the middle of the day or the middle of the night when I know like the fucking deer aren't being stupid as shit. Even nighttime's not my favorite because we have like why could I not think of the word pigs? Dude, that's embarrassing. I was just fucking picturing the goddamn moss heads from this game. And I was like, what are they called? It's the word's pigs, my guy. Pigs. Yeah, dude. Well, so, and that's the problem right now. A little bit about myself. I don't usually share stuff like this, but I used to live in Ohio, and I went to school for wildlife resources management. And in 2016, 2017, when I was in school, Ohio was at double its carrying capacity for deer, which was roughly, I think it was 400,000 deer, were like the maximum amount Ohio could have, and they were clocking in at like 800,000 deer. So like, yeah, essentially deer are creating super herds, and now they have something called chronic wasting disease, which basically turns their brains into jelly, and they go zombified. So yeah, wait until like 2030 and a bunch of unregulated meat gets eaten. Dude, I'm scared. I used to get free meat from the Salvation Army from local hunters, and like, bro, I'm terrified that just one day my fucking brain's gonna unravel and I'm gonna fucking zombify. Yeah. I got free meat from the Salvation Army, and it's just like, I never checked to see if they got their stuff properly done, or if it was just like, hey, Jim gave us 15 pounds. And it's like, did Jim do this himself? Who did this? We never questioned. It was free meat. We'd go to the Salvation Army with our 2 pieces of mail. We'd get to pick a meat, we'd get to pick a bread, and we'd get to pick something else. And we'd always pick a pound of deer meat because we could make some. We called them struggle-ritos, but we would make burritos with the free deer meat, and they were so fucking tasty, bro. But years later, I was just thinking about it, and it was just like, man, I hope I don't fucking die from that shit. Like, that is like one of the worst ways to go. I don't even know if you can really, like, wish that on your enemy, because they don't even know they're human after a certain point. Or we don't even know, dude. It's terrifying. Shit is scary. Yeah. Oh, dude, they have to. Yeah, it's like, it's scary. They have, like, we have to start culling deer. It's bad. And it's not because of farms or anything like that. The craziest thing is, I didn't even know this until I went to school. Deer only make up, it's like 1 to 5% maximum of crop damage. The vast majority of crop damage is done by birds picking seeds right after they germinate. The birds can actually tell, like, usually when a seed has germinated, and they'll just clear parts of a field. So, like, whenever you see, like, a farmer's field that's just been cleared in a certain section in a weird way, it's usually a flock of birds that landed, ate all the germinated seeds, and then just took off. Because, like, when you think about it, a deer has to fucking walk in there and eat the fucking, like, the corn. And, like, corn is just grass. So, like, it's little blades of grass until there's ears of corn. And then you have to think about a deer going in there and just chomping on a fucking ear of corn. It's birds, bro. Birds are crazy. Don't trust birds. No, I'm kidding. Birds are cool. That's why we have this for my subscribers. In case you've wondered, that is a real bird picture I've taken. I've said this twice now, but I'm very proud of it. It's my favorite bird picture. And thanks to Ginger Tech, we have it because I did that in GIMP. I'm very proud of that. I worked really hard on that. Thank you. Thanks for making that happen. Nice. I used to work. Ooh. Nice. Yeah, that's a good shift. That's a good shift. Excuse me. I don't even know. My favorite job ever was the worst shift ever. I worked 8 p.m. or 10 p.m., usually 10 p.m., to 7 a.m. But, like, I made good money. I liked everybody I worked with. It was fun. The driving sucked, but that's because I don't like direction. I don't like directions. I like getting to my destination. But as far as like, hey, here's 5 orders of food that quickly gets cold. Drive it to people that live 45 minutes away. It's like, this sucks. Oh, I'm stressed. Oh god, their food's getting cold. Gotta go fast. But I loved everything else about the job. However, I'd have to say, yeah, but that 4 a.m. to like, when did I work? I don't even remember when I worked till. I don't even think it was a full 8-hour shift. But the gym was nice. Once I was like starting to get to open with people, it was really nice. But again, it just sucked. That place was so mismanaged. It was crazy. It was crazy how mismanaged that place was. Earth crystal. Exchange. Iron ore. Exchange. Oh, holy shit, bro. I've got no room. Oh wait, shit, hold on. Oh, nice. That's crazy. Pretty big. Both the Electoral College. No, I'm kidding. I don't actually know that much about it, but yeah, I don't know why we still. I don't understand government. I don't want to get into it because it really upsets me because I don't understand government and I feel like it's all fake, so I don't want to get into it. But like, yeah, I don't think we should have an electoral college. But you do the best that you can. I think we should all have to fucking verify our stone once a year, our casting stone, and then when the fucking vote comes, you gotta cast your stone and they can verify your stone. Fucking, let's take it back. Take it back old school style. Everybody get your fucking casting stone. Bring out your stones. See, first swing, pickaxe, bro. This is why you have to bring at least 3 here. Nothing else here, bro. What the fuck is this? Somebody save! Okay, this seems different. Okay. Mockalite. What the fuck, bro? But yeah, I wasn't gonna stream today because my mom's leaving to go on vacation. So I was gonna stream for like the next few days, but take today off. So I'll probably just do my normal grind for today, and then disappear so that I can just like not. Because if I sit and look at my phone, dude, I'm gonna like talk to people, and then I'm gonna hop on Twitch, and I'm gonna watch people play. I'm gonna chat with people. I'm gonna have fun, and I'm gonna chat with people about games. I'm gonna watch them play their games, and then they're gonna hop off stream, and then I'm gonna watch somebody else play a game, and then I'm gonna be like, well, I want to play a game, and I can't do that. So, I got things to do because I can play games in the next few days, but like I need to do stuff today. But again, I woke up so early today that I cleaned my room. I would have mopped my floors, but the mop bucket's out in the other room, and getting the mop out of the closet wakes the dog up because he thinks you're getting food. And the dog sleeps so close to my mom that I know that if I was to wake him up, it would wake her up, guaranteed. Alright, so we've got a conundrum here. I don't know if anybody actually cares, but I've got a conundrum. So I got my Mockalite. But I'm running out of resources and I need money bad. So I'm trying to spawn a Mockalite and like harvest it, and then I'm gonna leave and then try to spawn a Mockalite and then like just keep doing that. And I don't know how cheaty that is. It feels really cheaty. I haven't managed it yet. I think I'll take a double Mockalite. At this point, if I don't see it here, I think I'm just gonna go. Alright, so just in case, because I'm a gambler. I have very standard looking cats. None of my cats have any. Well, I guess it's because they all look very different. If I had similar looking cats, they might have more distinct features, but I was gonna say all my cats are very generic looking. I love them all dearly, but if you Googled a picture of them, it would look exactly like them. But I've also known people who have like 6 of the same looking cat, and they're like, nah, you can tell them all apart. Jafar has a certain face. Is it Jafar from Aladdin, I take it? A very specific face. Or is he handsome from Jafar? That was very good. Very narrow cheeks, narrow eyes. He's looking down at you. Okay, so yeah. It's a good look to have. I'd rather be unique handsome than just generic handsome. Because whenever unique handsome comes in, it's way in. But like generic handsome is always just generic handsome. It's never like never strikes home. But yeah, when you got unique handsome, people go crazy. People go crazy. Shoot, they're all asleep actually for once. Wonderful. They're all on a diet, so I gave them like a skosh more of the wet food, and I think it was enough to fill their bellies and knock them out. Freaking cats, man. Only one of them needs to be on a diet. The other 2 are just... they're lazy, but... the troublemaker, I don't want to even say her name, because I know she'll get up. The littlest one, she only weighs like 6 or 7 pounds. Yeah, you have to. Because if you give one cat less treats, they know, man. And oh man, nothing makes it feel worse when like the other 2 are munching down and they're looking at you like, I'm out. Like, I'm out, bro. Where are they at? Like, what are you doing? Are they eating mine? And it's like, oh, sorry, little one. Like, you don't get as many. Like, you can't do it. If one loses, they all have to. It's sad. I have a 7, an 11, and a 13. And the 13 should be like 10. But like, bro, she don't move. Like, it's bad. It's bad. But like, I try so hard. The other 2 cats they're in great shape. But she just, for like the first 2 years of her life, she wouldn't move unless the other 2 were like going psychotic, and she was like, "Ooh, what are we doing?" And then she would like, it was so sad. She would like join in, and then she'd be like, "I don't know what we're doing," and then she'd lay down. And it's like, well, that's sad. It's like she finally got involved, and then she was just like, and I'm overwhelmed, I'm done. But then one day we bought a new refrigerator for my side of the house, and she just started screaming from the top of the refrigerator, and it was great. We still don't know why or what, because the fridge isn't even the highest point in like the room. There were higher points in the room that she had gotten to. It was not her highest point. But I think it was something like, I think the fridge hums at maybe like a frequency or something that like we can't tell, or maybe when you lay on the fridge you can hear it hum, and I think it made her like comfortable or happy. But yeah, now she talks, now she plays, now she does stuff, and she's been losing weight, but I got pretty bad about it. And when I started streaming, I didn't neglect her, but I started throwing more treats at her because she learned she could be cute. Like when I do my breaks and I walk out into the other room, she learned she could like run and walk next to me and whip her tail against my leg, and like I'd get her treats every 2 hours. And that, yeah, that was bad. That was bad. She trained me. 18, yeah, dude, that's, yeah. Good for you. Good, that's such a kind thing to do. My cats get treats like every 2 hours if I'm streaming. That's just how it is because, um, just how it is. I just give them like a little sprinkling on the floor out there, and they have to search for them and look like across the floor, and like it's not really hunting, but like they have to like look for them, because we have like a, I don't know, it's not a gym floor, it's not wood floors, but it's just a fucking flat, smooth floor with nothing on it. So if I throw a handful of kibble on the floor out there, it just scatters across the floor, and then they have to like fucking look for it. Oh no, they'd fucking, yeah, no. They would scarf it down and then scream at me by like they would be behind me and screaming by the time I made it back to my computer. That wouldn't work. It literally wouldn't work. Um, it just, it wouldn't give me enough time. Alright, so we're gonna try the new quest. Let's see how this goes. Oh, nice. Um, Big girl won't catch anything, but the other two will sit in will sit in one of the chairs that I'm in right now, and I can sit on the floor and I'll throw treats up to them, and they will catch the treats. Hold on, items. But that's like the only way they'll do it, is that situation. Greetings! That's fun. I can do that with like toys and stuff like that, but I honestly don't know if my cats are coordinated to do it on the slidey floor. I'm not gonna do blue mushrooms this time. We're gonna toss the blue mushrooms, but we're gonna keep all the special mushrooms we find. But hello and good morning. We're doing some Monster Hunter because this stuff is boring. I feel bad even making people watch this, but the whole reason I got into streaming was to show the boring parts of the grind that nobody wanted to do. I wanted to be the guy who did Sora to level 100 on Destiny Island and showed every hour of it, but I realized that, yeah, no, that sucks. But here I am doing another boring grind where I farm hundreds of honey and boar meat. Oh my god, oh, heck yes. Yeah, so I couldn't decide what weapon to play through with, but then I realized that if I ever wanted to play online with the emulator, I couldn't use the dual blades because it's the Japanese version used. So I'm doing a dual blade playthrough. But yeah, we're hunting Rathalos during the Wyvern quest. So I haven't progressed past the egg delivery quest yet, and we're gonna fight Rathalos. I've done it once before, but this time I'd like to do it and farm Rathalos. Instead of just kill him once, I'd like to actually farm him. So I am trying to get as overpowered as possible in just the Forest and Hills area. It's a bit of a grind. I'm sure you know that. But welcome. Welcome. But yeah, I didn't even know the dual blades were in this game the first time I played it. I did a Sword and Shield playthrough. And then all of a sudden it was just like, wait, my Assassin's Blade can upgrade? Oh, terrible, never mind. But then I looked into it and it was like, oh, if I have 26 Machilite? Okay, okay. Yeah, so I got it from somebody named Flyan2. Flyan2. On YouTube. They seem like they know an insane amount about Monster Hunter. But I stole it from them. It's so much fun. It is a ton of fun. I will say it is absurdly boring at times because unless you're really good and if you're like me and you need like really good armor as well because you can't dodge well, the grind is kind of just boring because you need 36 Machilite. But again, if you're better than me, you don't. Alright, what do we got? I think we're tossing the blue mushrooms. Oops. Oh, nice. What'd you start? Hey, it's Wrath! I was actually just talking to you because Sama was here. Or talking about you. Did I say talking to you? Oh my god. I actually slept in today by 2 hours, and I'm still... Very cool. No, I actually, believe it or not, just got into Monster Hunter. Shoot, technically last year. Oh my god, technically, was it 2 years ago? This is my only Monster Hunter. This is the only Monster Hunter I've ever played. Well, no, I have fought a Kutku. I was gonna say technically Rathalos or Velocidrome too. I have fought a Velocidrome. I've only fought 3 monsters: Velocidrome, Kutku, and Rathalos. But yes, yo everyone, welcome in. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are in time and space. I hope you're doing well. Ah, I've actually not heard of that. I need a phone game, but I refuse to play Hearthstone. I'm sad I even played World of Warcraft, but it was fun. It was stressful, dude. No death runs are like, ooh. But like World of Warcraft no death runs, I don't know, man. There's something about it where like the moment you turn your brain off, you're dead. You're dead. It's so easy to 1 to 60 in World of Warcraft, but the moment you're like, dude, this game's fun. I love this game. Dead. You're dead. You're fucking dead. You weren't paying enough attention for those 3 seconds. You were enjoying yourself and you're dead. I'm outside, just touching the L. That's where I said wherever you are, so outside still counts. But grab me something cool while you're there. Dragon Quest. Oh god, not again. No, I'm kidding. Ah. Nice. That's pretty much what sells me on a game every time is one special interaction. It just happened. I've been trying to get into Path of Exile, and it's just like... why do people play this? This doesn't seem that fun. And then all of a sudden, it was like, oh yeah, the bosses only respawn if you leave and come back. So like, you have to leave an area, quit the game, and then go back to it. And it was like, oh, well, nobody told me that. So once I started doing that, I realized I could learn where bosses were and farm bosses. And then once I learned how to farm bosses, I could farm the rare loot. And once I learned how to farm the rare loot, I started farming the rare loot with the good drops. And once I got rare loot with good drops, it was like, okay, I get it now. But yeah, that's usually how I am with the game. And that's exactly how I got into this game. Was I was like, people were like, oh, Monster Hunter. I don't even remember which what 2 years ago, which Monster Hunter was even out. I don't even remember which Monster Hunter was out, but people were like, oh, dude, you should play Monster Hunter, Monster Hunter, Monster Hunter. And then finally, yeah, I saw Flyan2's video about like, oh, I don't even remember what the title of the video is. But it convinced me to check out Monster Hunter on the PS2. And I fell in love with it. Oh wait, shit, I just missed a bunch of messages. See, I'm jealous of that. You got to play online from the original, like, get-go. That's crazy. I'm jealous of that. Mango or grape? Mango or grape what? Like a fruit? If we're eating the actual fruit, grapes. I like grapes, just picking them off and eating them. But if we're doing flavors, probably mango. Mango flavored anything's usually solid. What was I saying? Oh, I'm doing the skill tree. I love it. I want to master it so bad. I'm doing PoE. I'm doing a bleed bow build right now, but I'm doing PoE hardcore for my first like playthrough. It's brutal. I probably shouldn't be doing it, but yeah, I'm doing PoE hardcore. It's a lot of fun though. I finally get it. I get it now. No, it's just. I Yeah, I'm not really sure how I consider a lot of people consider my time investment wasted. Even people within video gaming communities consider my time wasted. One of my favorite like conversations I have screenshotted on my phone because I'm a petty asshole is when somebody was telling me that I was wasting my life grinding Seeds of Strength in Dragon Quest because I was gonna max out my strength. And he was like, if you think you're... Oh, what did he say? I can't even remember what he said, but the end of the conversation basically went like, if I'm a gatekeeper for thinking it's dumb... Oh, what did he say? I don't want to find it. Essentially, he was trying to tell me that, like, it's not fun to grind a game for 6 months just to see a number go up. And, like, he was if that made him a gatekeeper, so be it. And people were like, LOL, like, get ratioed, all this other. It was so goofy, but it was just like, it's like, bro, just leave me alone. It's like, I wake up, I turn on my 3DS, I harvest some, like, seeds of, like, strength, a seed of agility here and there, a seed of wisdom in Dragon Quest VIII on my 3DS, and then I turn it off. It's like, if that makes me a loser, then so be it. But it was just like, leave me alone. It's like, I just want to post my Dragon Quest VIII pictures on Reddit. Like, well, why? Please leave me alone. But it was like the first time ever that a bunch of people were like, ah, look at this dude. He's a fucking gatekeeper. What a loser. Who's gatekeeping video games? And it was so fun. Like, I took a bunch of screenshots of it. I loved it. So the worst part is I did end up thinking I wasted my life for the 6 months I did it, because in the end it turned out the whole grind was unnecessary, because nobody except for like 20 people in the Dragon Quest VIII community were like really aware that one of the characters I was trying to unlock wasn't even available. And since he wasn't available, it changes one of the side. Cat just pushed me. It makes one of the side quests I was trying to do unavailable, and it completely fucked the entire grind up. I still have the save file, and I still have all the time and stuff invested, and it's really fun and cool, but, like, the grind I was trying to do is just fucking... The best part is I ended up going back and doing the grind. Not completely. I still have to do it on PS2 the official way, but I did the grind I wanted to on 3DS. I just emulated it. So, and I eventually realized I think a lot of it is simply that. I think it's misplaced jealousy that turns into anger that I have the free time to do this, which makes me so sad because, like, and I do this out of pettiness, but, like, I can just go do something else. I could just go play another game. It's like, I don't want to be narcissistic, but I am a narcissist. But, like, I value my time greatly. If a community treats me like shit at this point in my life, I've realized I can just go play a different game. There's other communities who will see what I do and actually appreciate it, and I love that. Like shiny hunting, dude. The shiny hunting community, oh my god. Tell a bunch of shiny hunters you're going for something rare, and they will literally back you up. It's my favorite community. I love the shiny hunting community so much. I wish I could be a better shiny hunter. I just don't have that kind of grind. Some people can only picture how you'd be doing, someone else is doing now. Wait, hold on. That's good advice, but I can't. My brain's too small. Oh, like they put themselves in the other person's shoe, but they're still walking with their own feet with like the toes sticking out, kind of like like, yeah, it's fucking. This is a size 7. I wear a size 10, and it's like, okay, you're not actually supposed to put the shoe on. Kind of like that. Am I getting that? Am I understanding correctly? Like they walked a mile in the other person's shoe, but they ruined it. These shoes suck. Thanks for ruining my shoes. How'd you even get those? Oh, did I just combo that thing in the air? Dude, yeah, dude. I spent a good chunk of the and I honestly, I owe it to John Stone. As much as I talk shit about John Stone's shiny hunting in his Pokemon or his Professor Oak challenge on Gold and Silver version, I do owe him a bit of my sanity from keeping me like being one of the outsiders during COVID. Like I stayed inside every day, all of the pandemic, and then even after the pandemic till now. But no, when I learned about Professor Oak challenges and shiny hunting and like Pokemon Crystal, it was just an obsession, dude. I played so much. I don't play that much anymore, but just to put it into perspective, I got Pokemon Crystal Virtual Console in 2019, and I have over 800 hours. I don't even play it that much anymore. But, like, I played it so much when I got it. I played it, I know for a fact I played it 8 hours a day when I first got it. Because I was trying so hard to get a shiny Ghastly. Because John Stone told me that I would get a fucking shiny Ghastly if I just tried. And he fucking lied. Well, not really. It just took, I think, 10 months. So... No, I'm kidding. I should have known better. Okay. Yeah, I can't tell what that's called off the top of my head, but I do know people like that who just literally can't imagine things. It's wild because I'm one of those people who like can't not imagine things. I didn't know this until I was like fucking 19 or 20, bro. I genuinely thought I was like going, like, I'm gonna have to be locked away. Like, this is bad. Like, I can't help myself. I need saved by fucking a priest or something. But I learned like at 19 or 20 what an intrusive thought was, like a thought that you just genuinely can't stop yourself from. And then I learned other people didn't have intrusive thoughts. And it's like, bro, you don't just fucking think about driving your car off a cliff every time you see one. And people would be like, no, what? It's like, whenever you see a big tree, you don't just think about driving into it and what you'd look like afterwards. Like, oh, yeah, no, I should get that looked into. And yeah, like, it's just anything. If somebody tells me, like, a story, I have to picture the story. It's an intrusive thought. But yeah, it's just like, I didn't know not everybody got that. When you tell them a story, like, you don't fucking forcibly think about it. And it's just like, oh, that's nice. Like, okay. Which, like, it explains so much about my life because my mom can't picture things. My mom's one of those like she's one of those people that has to physically see something. Um, and when I was a kid, she used to tell me all the time these horrific, gruesome stories um about her work, and it was just like, why are you telling me this? Like, I'm in 5th grade. I'm going to school after this. Like, I can't tell people about this, can I? And she'd be like, no, 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 don't repeat any of this. Never repeat any of this. And it's just like, I can't eat my cereal. I don't feel good. I need to go lie down. Your bus is coming. Get outside. Don't tell anyone, by the way. Yeah, no, I had no idea that not everybody was forced to imagine the horrors of every story they've ever been told. I just thought that was part of life, man. But yeah, no, that's called an intrusive thought. You don't have to think that shit. Dude, that's some people just don't fucking think about anything. But yeah, no, oh my god, dude. I remember the first time I had like a bad intrusive, like it's crazy to even think about, but it was like, because my entire life, like up until that point, man, it was just fucking thinking about whatever the fuck I wanted to. It was just intrusive thoughts running wild, and then puberty hit, and I had like an intrusive thought that was just like, wait, what is happening? Okay, stop thinking about that. Okay, stop thinking about that. And then just kept happening, and then one time I talked to my dad about it, and my dad was like, yeah! And then again, it took me until like 18, and then 19, and then 20 was when I was like in college, and it was just like, oh, bro, a lot of the things my family considered normal are not normal. Oh, this is bad. I'm gonna have to unlearn a lot of stuff, aren't I? And then I realized I have to unlearn like everything. Wait, did I miss something? Oh, wait, shit. What did I miss? Holy crap. I know nothing about Bruce Lee. Oh, wait, shoot. Wait, gotta harvest. Gotta harvest, gotta harvest. Um, Bro, I'm not educated on many of these topics at all, and I probably shouldn't speak on them, but I like to, because I like gossip. But what is up with the freaking, the text messages to the journalist shit? That is some of the that is the craziest nonsense I've ever seen. Somebody from the fucking president's inner circle accidentally tagged a journalist in a fucking, group text. That's some of the goofiest shit I've ever heard in this timeline. That doesn't sound real. Um I have no idea what that means, but I I haven't seen anything about that, but I did see that he could, I think he called Hassan a fake gamer, and he was just getting ripped into for the fact that he had to fucking pay somebody for PoE too. I just genuinely can't imagine having his wealth and giving a shit about anybody else. Bro, I would literally live in a glass house and throw stones at people all day downhill. I wouldn't care. I wouldn't even go down there. I would just throw, oh, dang it, nothing. I would just throw the stones and I wouldn't even think about it. But like, it is so apparent that he cares about everybody's opinion. You could probably hop on Twitter right now and send something to him and it would affect him. You wouldn't even ever have to know from a reaction. You would just know because I guarantee he reads that shit. Because he's weird. And like, I'll admit it, I thought he was cool. But like, bro, it's sad. There's a time to stop. And it's now. It got sad. What am I throwing? He'd ban you? That's how you'd know. That's actually how you'd know. Oh my gosh. And that's like the crazy part though, is like, if he just stayed disconnected, he would have done better. Because everybody liked him when he was just like the fucking the CEO of Tesla. Everybody thought he was cool when he was the CEO of Starlink or owner or whatever. When he was doing the boring tunnel and whatnot. But then like he ruined it. He ruined it by being himself, and that's the saddest way to ruin something. Oh yeah, I mean, I'm not even exactly sure besides his family's money, but I don't like talking about his family. His dad makes me uncomfortable. I liked Mr. Beast because I thought our generation didn't have anybody actually like him. This is so embarrassing because like it's in my old videos, but I thought every other content creator that was of his caliber was just a fake. I thought nobody actually tried. I didn't think anybody actually put in the work, and I thought Mr. Beast was the only one who had figured out the formula and got to it before everybody else. Um, I have embarrassingly said that. Um, I have embarrassingly said that, but it is kind of clear now that Mr. Beast has a bit of a different mindset and grind set, and I mean, there's nothing really wrong with that. You would have to be literally crazy to think that somebody gets to where Mr. Beast is and doesn't um, have some sort of, oh wait, wrong one, have some sort of fucked up grind set. But like, the problem is that I don't know, like I don't even want to get into it anymore. It's wild. It's just fucking wild because like I didn't used to defend him. I just used to think he was cool. Because I was just like, nice, we got somebody from our generation actually doing something. But yeah, no, it is just bad. It's just bad. And we're gonna save here. Oh, dude, yes. Okay, so this is how we're gonna do things. Once we get a Machalight, I think I'm just gonna save. Oh, wait, dude, is it resetting the thing? Oh, I don't doubt that one bit. I don't know much about South Africa, but like I can't imagine that corruption is rare. They would have me, but I honestly, it's just one of those things that I look back on and, oh, dude, this is crazy. This is how you do this. This is cheating. All right, so what's about to happen? Did I finally burn this? Did I finally exhaust this spot? File. Save. Okay, nothing else here. That's crazy. We just got triple Mocholite in the cheapest way possible. I should not have gotten that, but we did. But we did. But we did. Okay, so that's how we're gonna do that from now on. We're gonna just farm until we get Mocholite on like first or second, and then we're gonna farm until we get Mocholite on third or fourth, and then fifth and sixth. When are those files getting leaked? I don't think so. It was kind of crazy. So like nothing new actually came out of the JFK files, right? Like I've heard nothing, which means it doesn't mean anything isn't coming out or hasn't been looked into or whatever. But that's kind of crazy. Which is also probably why they actually released them in the first place. Well, I'm not gonna Google that name because I don't need a dose of sadness. Ah, okay. That makes sense. Hmm. So yeah, new info, just not what everybody thought. Hey, fucker. Oh, what the fuck? Don't touch me. 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 I don't even fucking doubt that, bro. And the worst part is, I don't doubt that half of them were, half of them were fucking spies. And then, like, they knew all of them were spies. And they were like, we're gonna fucking feed them bad information. And it's like, how about you just don't hire them? We're gonna pull a double on them. Literally, wasn't there like a fucking wasn't there a guy who was a double, like a literal double spy, like his entire fucking career, and like his whole job was to find a mole. He was like a fucking KGB agent that worked for the CIA, and they were like, hey, you're our inside guy to find the inside mole. And it was him. He was the mole. And like that was his whole fucking career, was trying to find himself. I'm pretty sure that's a real fucking thing. Which I guess doesn't make him a double agent, but technically he would be if he ever fed information to save his own ass, which would be hilarious if he ever did just drip feed information to be like, I'm getting close. But yeah, dude, it's easy to get people in there and look at your friends. It's easy to check through your friend's medicine cabinet if you're telling them you're checking them for lumps in the shower. Are you sure it's supposed to feel like that? Absolutely, dude, while you're rummaging through his fucking pills. Yeah, dude, somebody like that, who knows, genuinely. Oh, why did I sprint? I lost my buff. That was dumb. I think that killed. He better not get back up. Let's grab this one. I couldn't tell you the name. But, oh wait, shoot! Oh, they're not here anymore. I should have asked that person. Is their name even still in chat? Should still be. Oh, I'll have to catch up with them at some point. Shoot. I should have asked them about what's it called? Lances. I was hearing that lances are like super busted. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the guy. So do I have enough time? I think we can hit some more. No, I think they left, which is fine. It's super early in the morning, and if they have played this game before, they know exactly how awful this grind is, and I do not blame them for leaving. Oh, so I don't know if you heard me. Is it are you eating like fresh? Is it fresh? Because definitely grapes. But if it's flavoring, mango every time. Unless it's soda, specifically grape then. Specifically grape, not even orange. But yeah, if you're eating fresh fruit, I'd go grapes. Although I will say letting your grapes go for longer gives you a better flavor. So if you're going for potency in the grape flavor, let your grapes sit. That's where wine comes from, baby. Let your grapes sit. Oh, then I would go probably mangoes. Actually, that's hilarious. Although, I guess that is kind of what I said, because I did say flavoring. I do like mango flavored things. Unless it's a white owl. If it's a white owl white grape, that's really fucking good. But yeah, like a mango zigzag or something, absolutely. Swisher Sweet does have a good grape. Although Honeyberry Backwoods is like the only thing I do anymore. Although I haven't done that in probably 10 years. No, it's probably been like 6. It's still been a long time, but I'm getting old. Nice. So I might be getting some packs to open on stream. It turns out if I buy my packs from TCG, I don't like buying things online. I literally so terrified to buy packs from Amazon because I just think they're gonna be fake, and I mean they could be. But if I get my packs that I want from TCG Player, they're $2 a pack. They can be as low as almost $1 a pack, depending on the set I get. Four Kings. I'm actually not familiar with that, but it is a fucking boss from Dark Souls. It's one. I was gonna say it's a great fucking boss, but it's fucking awful. I hate that fucking boss. The Four Kings makes me usually quit every playthrough I do. Actually, that's not even true. It usually makes me use the Black Knight Halberd, and I don't like doing that because it's so busted. Hi, baby. What? You want to sit with me? Come on. Oh, bro, hold on. Come on. Come on. Alright, one second. I gotta go put my cat somewhere. He doesn't want to sit with me. Okay, baby. Dude, don't. What do you want? God damn it, one second. Poor fucking cat, bro. He dumb as shit. He wouldn't leave me alone, and he started acting weird, and then he flopped down like he was like, I need you to like pet me now, which is usually a bad sign that he's like touch starved, which usually tells me I'm having some sort of fucking like bad week because I'm not paying enough attention to the cats, and he's like asking for attention. But like as soon as I did it, it was just like, what is wrong with you? Like, no, like today's not the day for you to act like this. Why are you being weird? This is weird behavior. And then all of a sudden I realized I don't think he can find his sisters because they're up in the window. So I think yeah, so I put him up in the window and he was just immediately like, oh, like, hello, like, ah. It's just like, you fucking idiot, bro. Like, did you think you were stuck in here alone with me? Oh, what the fuck? My phone, oh, my phone must have updated. Okay, so wait, hold on. I was about to do math, but then as soon as I saw my phone, my brain blanked. Oh wait, we're not doing math. We're doing an update. 26. We're at 26 Mocholite. Oh, dude, we only need 10 more Mocholite. Bro. He thinks I need. Yeah, no, they. His sisters are really bad about that. They're not bad about it, but the oldest one, like, when I get stressed, she will annoy the piss out of me because she wants to pay attention to me because she can tell I'm stressed, which just makes me even more stressed because she usually doesn't do it, like, the right way. She, like, chews on cords or, like, headbutts me a bunch from behind, and it's just, like, not the way, cat. But, alright, so that's crazy. This is a bunch of money right here. We're gonna save that for money. That's a ton of money, but... Alright, so we need 10 more Machilite. That's big. And the fact that we get honey from that quest is super important. We have a ton of herbs. How are we... We're filling up. How do we still only have 3 armor seeds? But 30-something of the power seeds. 39. How? Oh my god, she's so bad. She just literally, she'll jump up in my chair and do this. Or, I have these, like, what are they called? Wicking t-shirts, the ones that are, like, for sweating and stuff. She's learned that she can push her nose against it and hold her nose, and it'll make a wet spot in my shirt, and I go like this. And she'll just sit there and she'll go... and just stab different parts of my shirt. It's so fucking... oh my god, dude, it's infuriating. So angering. Scratch me head. Yeah, my cats don't really do that. Although, so all of my cats were raised side by side with a dog, and they all annoyingly smell butts like dog. It's so fucking weird, dude. I have never seen cats smell each other's asses like dogs do, but all 3 of my cats smell each other's asses like dogs do because they were raised by a dog. It's so fucking weird. But, like, I will say that they don't do that. Do they? That makes me feel better because, yeah, I've had cats my whole life, and this is the first time I've ever had cats that do this, and it's just like, y'all are fucking weird. It's like, I'm guessing this is the dog's doing. But only one of my cats will sleep on me, and it's June. And she only sleeps on me when, like, I'm literally falling asleep. Like, I don't ever remember waking up with her, but, like, there are some times where I'm just like, oh, shit, oh, gee, and then I'm asleep. Yeah, like, smelling each other, yeah. And, like, I know about the Flemons response. But just, like, bro, I have never seen cats act this way. It's crazy. The 2 sibling cats go to the bathroom together, though. And I guess I've never had, litter mates. But the 2 sibling cats go to the bathroom together, and it fucking cracks me up. It's like, you guys are so goofy. It's like, I better not ever have to take one of you to the fucking vet for a bladder infection because you waited for your sibling to go to the bathroom for too long. Like, you cats are fucking wild. So, and I'm gonna talk a little shit here right now. Speaking of scent-oriented animals, dude, I keep reading about it. And I've never done it. I've never owned them. I don't know myself, so maybe I'm being judgmental. But, dude, I keep reading that ferrets are, like, the nastiest animal to own, and it makes me judge them so hard. See that? But no, it was basically I was reading a post about people keeping otters, and everybody was like, "Man, they seem so cool. Like, why doesn't everybody keep otters? Like, I get wild animals, but like, I mean, there was a time where everybody had tigers. Why'd everybody have tigers but not otters?" And somebody was talking about how again they're from Mustelidae, and people don't realize that animals from Mustelidae smell bad. And it was just like, oh yeah, my sister had that's like, see, that's the response I always hear. It's just like, dude, honestly, looking on paper and picture, I'd be a ferret owner. They look cool as shit, but like, dude, I hear it's bad. I've also heard that if you just get a European ferret, it's like a different world entirely. But like, I don't want a ferret. Again, I have a very extreme belief that people shouldn't own animals, but like obviously I own animals. I'm just a firm believer that every animal should be fixed, or every pet. Sorry, every pet. And we just phase them out. We just phase them out. I can't even remember what class it was. I think it was probably environmental ethics, but I had a class where I argued that we should be able to eat any animal because it's embarrassing that we don't live in a time where every animal is so abundant that it can be eaten. I was arguing that it's embarrassing that we understand environmentalism so well that we can bring animals back from the brink of extinction, but we can't keep food on the table, and it should be possible to do both. And again, if we can provide chicken at any time of day, we should be able to provide baby tiger. If I want to eat a baby tiger, I should be allowed to. I don't want to. You're normally not supposed to eat predators, but like, if I want to, I should be allowed to. It shouldn't be like, oh, there's only 900 Sumatran tigers in the world, and it's like, why? What are we're fucking up. What if tiger meat's delicious? Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, there's definitely a difference between, but like, I just mean in nature, bro. Like, if somebody wants to hunt a tiger and eat it, like, it shouldn't be a fucking, like, oh my god, he went to Africa and shot a lion. There's only so many elephants. And it's just like, yeah, this shouldn't be a problem. We should have a lot of elephants. Why do we only have so many elephants, bro? Why are there only so many rhinos? I mean, I know it's people, and it's circular, but like, again, and we do, we do have anti-poachers, but again, I think the anti-poachers aren't anti-poaching enough. Give them motherfuckers drones. They fucking, why? Why do we let poachers even have a chance at survival? That's how extreme I am. Genuinely, I think it's crazy that we are as lenient as we are on certain fucking, like, criminal organizations like that. Like, it's crazy to me. And I'm guessing it's because they're part of the political systems. But, like, bro, I'm so sick of it. Like, I don't have kids, but, like, it's crazy to think that there will be people in the next 10 to 20 years reading books from their childhood and being like, no, 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 I swear, Josanathan, rhinos were real. I know every other animal in this book is still around, but rhinos were real. We just fucking killed them all because people like to grind up their horns and, well, I'll tell you what they did when they were older, but like, yeah, it's just, they were real. No, the rhino was real. This page is just out of date. We'll try to get you an update. Oh, these updated books are depressing. But like, it's just wild to me. So don't get me started on that. That's I became a bit of a black sheep in college because of that one. I'm a firm believer that there should only be 500,000 people on the planet. Is it no? What stone is it? Georgia Stone style. Um, I don't like the racist connotations behind any of that. Hey, Stream Boo. I haven't heard that one in a while. What the fuck? So in order for a population of animals in close proximity to not interbreed and cause genetic abnormalities, there has to be 50 to 500 breeding pairs, meaning over 1,000 adult healthy individuals. Meaning 500,000 humans could absolutely continue to evolve and adapt to their surroundings and like totally achieve human whatever. But bro, the fact that we have 8 billion people is like literally there's nothing we can do. There's literally no way we can sustain what we're doing now. We would have to go back to like pre-industrial revolution times to support 8 billion people. We could probably, that's exactly how we'll end up like ruining the planet. We can totally hit 20 billion and we probably will. But like the ocean will actually be covered in garbage and we won't be able to like fish anymore. It'll be crazy. It's wild. But yeah, no, when I was in college for, again, wildlife resources management, like the entire degree was based around how many resources can we manage. It was just depressing. It was just like, oh, okay, so we're fucked. What do we do? Oh, we just tell people? Well, how do we reverse it? 20 years ago? So what can I do? Extra trash cans around campus. Make sure they don't burn it. Talk with the owner of the recycling plant. Track the shipping containers across the ocean to see where they go. Shipping numbers. Yeah, it was just like, it was just sad. Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, who was I talking to about this recently? And I was trying to explain, because there's like, oh God, it makes me so mad. There's this fucking rootin' tootin' oil show that talks about the good side of the oil, how cool it is. And I can't remember what the name of the show is, but it basically follows an oil guy, and he's a badass. But like, I was explaining to, who was it? I was explaining to somebody that while yes, wind and electric or hydroelectric and nuclear and solar and all that isn't as great as coal and we can't switch to it and all that, coal has had so much time to be perfected and it still sucks. Meaning, if you worked on any other form of renewable resource in the same amount of time span and energy as we have put into coal, we'd be fine. But it'll never happen. It'll just literally never happen because of greed. The craziest part is if we got into crop rotation of proper nutrition and stuff like that, we would go back to having food that's just like fucking plum ripe full of vitamins and nutrition. But again, our corn subsidies have just ruined the soil across the United States and we're screwed, man. Like literally they're just going to be growing beans for the next 20 years to put nitrogen back in the soil so you can even grow fucking grass. It's bad. I hope we're ready for bean subsidies. Get ready for fucking high fructose corn syrup. Or fucking bean syrup. I should probably just start taking a multivitamin, but every time I find a good multivitamin, I start peeing yellow, and I look at the fucking back of it, and it's like, bro, why you got like 700% of vitamin B in here? Like, stop. Stop. I don't want my fucking pee to be this color. Killing the planet! One thought at a time. We're losing the ozone, bro. No, actually, I think the ozone's healing. We're losing the ozone, bro. We're gonna rebuild it with methane. Alright. Not a good one. Alright, what do we got? We've got iron ore, disc stone, earth crystals, bitter bug, flash bug, mystery bone. Okay, so let's just go hit center. And try to get some Macalite. And then we'll grab our Kelby at the end. Bro, I'm so shocked that the pandemic, like, just didn't start some sort of cascading effect or something. Not that everything is about America, but, like, it genuinely felt kind of like once the tragedies of, like, school shootings took off in America, it was just, like, it was unstoppable. But in my mind, it was just, like, I felt like once one pandemic started, it was just, like, we were gonna get smacked for, like... We actually did. There was a couple outbreaks of other things, weren't there? Where I lived, during COVID, there was an outbreak of West Nile, and they had no idea because they just assumed people were getting sick with a new strain of COVID, but it turned out to be fucking West Nile from mosquitoes. Which was terrifying because I always thought West Nile was like one of those fucking like, oh shit, you got West Nile? Like, ah. But like, I didn't realize it was fucking just straight up fatal. You see, and like, I guess I don't even want to get into it because I don't even know how I want to classify it myself. Because up until like a few months ago, I had not taken my mask off once in like a grocery store or any public setting. But finally, going to like my card shops that like I was like getting used to in my video game shops, I was taking my mask off. But I got sick. I don't know if I caught COVID, but I caught something. I walked into a card shop, and like before I knew it, I noticed that fucking everybody in the card shop was going. And it was like, bro, I'm at the fucking college campus card shop. I walked into a college campus in the fucking winter time without a mask. I'm sick. I'm gonna get sick, bro. I was in college. The fucking college campus in the winter time, bro. Everybody's sick. Like, how did I do this? 1 second, I'm gonna sneeze. From fake sniffling. Oh, 1 second. Well. Oh shit, my bad. You were talking about the ozone recovering. My bad, my bad, my bad. My bad. Thank you. I thought you were talking about predicted pandemics. My bad. Oh, excuse me. You were talking about... I thought you were talking about predicted pandemics. My bad. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my gosh. I wish I could play it. I have to figure out how to get YouTube to pull up and stuff and like what window capture it is. But have you guys ever seen the video of the guy who fucking blesses himself? He sneezes on and like I don't know if it's live TV, but he sneezes in an interview and then he goes, "Bless you. Thank you." It's just so fucking funny, bro. He fucking thanks himself and it's just like, that's confidence. That's the confidence I need. Just fucking sneezes and bless you. Thank you. It's like, fuck, dude, he's got his own back. I would kill for that kind of confidence. Alright, so we cheated quite a bit today. Again, 1 Macalite per run is good. The fact that we just cheated ourselves 3 on the last run is kind of absurd. So I'm gonna do the demon. So I guess it's called demon mode. And then this combo that I just did is called the Demon Dance. And I'm hoping that a combination of Demon Mode and the Demon Dance will help me just annihilate Rathalos. There's another Kutku scale. Oh, and if you missed the other episode, when I was playing the other day, oh shit, discard. I need $71,000 in this game, or I think it's called Zenny. So, yeah, that's gonna, it's gonna suck. If you're wondering, I make $200 per run. If I collect special mushrooms, like I have been, 7, I collected 7 this run. I know all the harvest spots, and then it's RNG if you get any. You get 80. You get 80 per mushroom. So I've got 560. So we're gonna make 760 this run. Yeah, it's dude. The grinding in this game is so slow. It's actually criminal. Dude, it's freaking... The environmental policies, man, are one thing that just tell me that no government official actually gives a shit. Because, like, they're the easiest wins. They're the easiest wins for a president-elect or anybody in office to do and just be like, yep, look at me. I'm a team player. But they just, like, they just don't. Although, and I hate saying this, I'll give it to Donald Trump. Donald Trump actually did some crazy shit with the bald eagle at one point. But again, it's an easy win. It makes no sense to not try and, like, do big environmental moves while you're in office. It literally makes no sense. It's crazy to me to think that we lived in a time, and we are living in a time, where, like, being anti-environmental is a fucking, like, yeah. Fuck the environment. I'm a fucking truck driving, big engine. It's fucked up. It's crazy. Which is always so goofy to me, because those same stupid fucking people that need, like, beaten with a rake with barbed wire on it are the ones who are like, I go down to the local park and do some mudding every weekend, catch a couple fish, fillet them. It's good. I like it. The new park's just got a fucking measuring board, so as soon as you catch the fish, you can see how big it is. They're laminated and everything. It's a nice fin. And it's like, wait. You go down to the park every weekend and fish and use the signs that they just put up to measure your fish? Yeah. I drive down there on my four-wheeler on the trails. They connect right to the park. And it's like, bro. And you hate the EPA? Yeah. The fuck do they even do? It's like, fucking, I hate you. You goddamn son of a bitch. And that's another thing, dude. Like, I was in another chat this morning. And we were talking about it made me think of universal basic income in our conversation. But we were talking about universal housing And it was just like, it made me think of our conversation because it was just like, oh my gosh, would it be better to give everybody housing for free or fucking just free money? And it's like, I honestly don't know. Like, I like both. Ooh, double Mocholite. But that's what they were talking about this morning, was just giving everybody housing. Honestly, if you could figure it out, I absolutely would. I hate the idea that there's entire neighborhoods of like there's entire ghost towns just of like pristine shitty cookie cutter homes that are just sitting empty because people don't want to pay $1 million for them and developers don't want to sell them for less than $1 million. That blows my mind. But like everybody got paid to build them and do all that shit and they exist. But I'm also like a firm believer that like the average house is just so fucking big, it's ridiculous. But I know when it comes to housing, I am such a minimalist that it's crazy. I wish I could live in a log cabin somewhere, but property is expensive right now, and where property isn't expensive, usually the internet isn't good. So if I can figure out a spot between, I might get moving, but I doubt I move. I would have to make so much money from streaming to move out from my mom's house. And if I moved out of my mom's house, I would have to get a full-time job to afford my own place. And I would probably just switch back to playing games casually instead of streaming. That's a good idea. I might actually have to look back at that because I haven't lived Midwest since 2018. And there was still, in Ohio at least, there were still so many cities that just had shit internet. But I've heard that, yeah, I actually have talked to some people living near the cities that have said the internet is just insane now. I lived in a fucking town, again, a town, so a little different, in Ohio that straight up throttled your internet, and like, it was crazy, man. It was wild. I went in with my roommate one time, and we were like bitching about our internet, and the lady there was just like, oh yeah, we changed everybody's packages not too long ago, so unless you come in, you got the old package. You need to upgrade. And we were like, what's the price difference? And there was literally no price difference. They just literally downgraded everybody's internet. They just straight up, like, permanently throttled everybody's internet to a lower setting. It was crazy. But that's what happens when you live in fucking small town America, where the person who owns the local movie theater owns all the apartments, and they own the internet, and they own the fucking restaurants, and they own, like, everything. Yeah, well, like, it's a town where, like, one family owns everything. It's crazy. I don't even know if you can call it a monopoly. I wouldn't even be shocked if the woman who owns everything's brother is the sheriff. But like, it was like a well-known fact of like what businesses you don't bitch about in public because somebody is most likely working for the woman who owns all of them. It was fucked, dude. I distinctly remember bitching about something one time, and somebody was just like, dude, don't. And it was like, what do you mean? And they were like, she owns fucking blah, blah, blah village. Like, where everybody rents their apartments. Like, don't. Like, don't bitch about the fucking movie theater only showing, like, shitty movies that are, like, a year old. And it's like, well, they do. It's weird. Like, it's not even, like, a vintage theater. They just show old movies. Like, it's just the movies they have, dude. I don't know. You were explaining a lot of me. I didn't even think, yeah, that makes sense, actually, that the internet, yeah, wow. That makes total sense that the pandemic would force that. Oh, wow, I just had a total brain fart. I was supposed to come back here. No, I've thought about moving back to the Midwest, mostly just because I'm afraid of burning to death. Dude, the West Coast is so fucking beautiful, and like in the middle of winter, when it's 50 degrees outside, it's so nice. But that first fire every summer since I've moved out here causes me so much anxiety that like I don't know if I'm gonna be able to handle it. Dude, it's scary. Like, you'll see it during the day, and you're just like, well, there's smoke. All right. And then at night, you basically judge how far away the fire is based on the glow. And it's just like, it's not fun, man. Because then when you wake up, the glow's either gone or it's gotten closer. And then the shittiest part is when the glow goes away, you know that, again, it's gone, or somebody else is fucking terrified that night. It feels bad. I remember one time there was a massive fire, a huge fucking fire. It burned for days. And I remember when they finally got it going the other direction, thinking to myself, like, oh, thank God it's burning fucking north now. And then, like, 2 days later, some other fucking town was evacuating. And it was like, oh. I wished for that. It's like, I wished for days that the fire would go the other way, and it finally went the other day. And I celebrated. I literally left the house finally in comfort, knowing that my animals were safe, and got food, knowing the fire was burning in another direction, going to kill other people. And it's like that fucking, and it's like, it's not that I actually asked for people to get hurt or anything, but it made me feel bad that I live in that situation. Nice. I'll have to check that out. I'll check that out probably on break when I'm on my phone. What am I at? Oh, we're almost at break too. Perfect. So yeah, I'm gonna get something to snack on. How am I doing item-wise? Okay. Get something to snack on, and then I will be back. We have an actual whetstone. Should I just use that? I'm thinking about it. And then we'll probably play some Rogue Galaxy. Because I am not really sure how Rogue Galaxy is going to turn out. I'm kind of scared. So, the first time I tried the challenge I'm doing now in Rogue Galaxy, I gave up in Rosencaster Prison. I got to level 38 in Rosencaster Prison, and I was proud of myself, bro. That was so much grinding. Excuse me. It was like 70 hours of no fucking speed up. Of no speed up. On PS2. So much grinding. But like, I can't even remember. It was like level 38 or something like that. It was like level 37 or 38. Went from being like 6,000 experience to 10,000 experience. And it was like, oh, that's a jump. And then again, once you hit 300 kills of an enemy, they drop down to 1 experience, meaning you have to kill thousands of enemies to level up after that point. So like, I just didn't want to do it. I'm honestly wondering if I should restart my current playthrough and try to min-max the player bonuses, but I think even if every fight I got the player bonus, it wouldn't be enough. I don't think it would be. I'm thinking about retrying now that I know how to properly do. I think I figured out the best way to do player bonus. Excuse me. Essentially skip every fight that you can, and then when you are ready to, try to get all your player bonuses and level up just Jaster's gun as fast as you possibly can. so that you can get it to like level whatever and then always be killing enemies with his gun faster than everybody else. But that's so much work, I don't think it's worth it. Yeah, watching tech billionaires in front of Congress is always a weird thing. That's fun. I didn't know you played Path of Exile though, Ginger Tech. Do you stream? Do you not stream it? I don't stream it. It seems too intensive for my computer to handle streaming. I can barely watch Twitch and play Path of Exile, if that explains what my internet's like to anybody. You're gonna laugh when you see my account. I made so much progress yesterday when you told me how far you were. When you told me how far you were and I knew it was safe for me to like play, I blitzed through. I have basically everything in Jiraika done except for losing Zegrum. That's the last thing I have left to do is lose Zegrum. But again, I'm gonna grind until there's no more grinding to be done. I'd like to get to 31. I will not leave Jiraika until I'm at least level 31. Ugh. Somebody did offer for me to move into their basement, though. I'd move in, like, a day. I'd have no problem moving. I've moved so many times in my life. I have no problem packing my stuff up and moving. My problem now is, though, my cats, they can't do it. Every time there's been a fire and I have to put them in the car, they get so stressed. If I had to drive my cats any further than, like, 100 miles, I don't think they'd handle it well. That's wild. Them's crazy numbers. So again, if you've been watching me play this game, and you've never played it yourself, and you're new here, these are Kelby. These are little, like, deer-like creatures. I'm doing a quest where I farm their horns. Or am I farming the hides or the horns? But the reason I'm doing this is because they stack infinitely. Or maybe they stack to 90. They probably stack to 99. So I can farm as many as I want pretty much in one run. We're down to the 5-minute mark, so I'm going to run back. And they sell for a good amount of money. So, like, this is the quest where I do all my money grinding. And if you saw, I did eat one of my well-done steaks, but you only really need to eat one well-done steak per run. And it gets you quite a bit of money. So we're going to stack up some hides. We also need the hide for one of our armor sets, but I can't remember which one. Man, my wrist needs pop. Sunlight. Big stretch. I think I can stop with the barrels, though. I think I'm done on barrels. Oh, but yeah, I was thinking about getting more, and I don't... This always makes me feel so uncomfortable talking to people about, but again, buying packs is like one of those things. It's a very privileged thing to buy Yu-Gi-Oh cards and Pokemon cards and whatnot. But the one thing I try to do is spend so little money on it that, like, it makes me feel better about myself. But, I don't know if anybody's ever bought cards from, like, TCG Player or anything like that, but, like, I'm scared, man. I'm so scared of spending, like, $30 on packs online to save money, and then, like, I get the box, and all the packs are open from the bottom. But, like, I hate buying cards at Walmart because they're more expensive than the cards online, but, like, I've never bought the cards online because I'm scared to buy the cards online. But I also don't buy any of the ultra rare expensive packs online that I think people would be willing to do that with. I don't know. But people are also just shitty. So yeah, I feel like I'm good on barrels. Maybe we cool it on barrels. Check my phone real quick, just to make sure I don't have any messages from my mom. Oh, there we go. Mom's getting ready to take off on her trip. Alright, so we have good honey. We have good honey collection. We've got a shitload of mushrooms and herbs. The nitro shroom collection is good. Actually, 20, 40, 60, 80. 10, 20, 40, 60. Oh, okay, so yeah, we just need to collect a little more of these then, actually. So we're almost perfect. Holy shit, we're almost perfect. Okay. Okay. Okay, hold on. Oh shit, we're exactly at break time too. Okay, so I'm gonna call it then. I don't want to overdo it. That's perfect. Oh, that's perfect. I was literally about to jump back in and just like, I was gonna think to myself like, okay, this is the limit for today. I don't have much more in me. That's perfect. We'll call it here then. Perfect. I'm still in the zone to grind, but I don't want to overdo it. Okay, so yeah, we're looking good, dude. So yeah, oh, dang, too bad they're not here. I was gonna show off all my shit. He'd be blown away by this, I bet. So yeah, we've got the best healing buff in the game in Mega Nutrients, the second best attack buff in Demon Drug, the second best armor buff. We're gonna make the best explosive we can. We've got whetstones. We've got herbs and mushrooms to make more healing. Nitro shrooms for the explosives. We've got more power seeds. How many hides did we end up with? 34 and 51. Nice. 54 of these. How much Mocholite? 28? 28 Mocholite. So 8 more. We only need 8 more Mocholite and we are done. That's crazy. As soon as we get that Mocholite, dude, it's dragon farming time. We're literally, that's it. We're like ready. As soon as we get the Mocholite and we get the armor, it's time to farm some dragon. Which is, dude, it's so intense. It's such an intense boss fight. There's a reason I've spent a week or more. It'll be 2 weeks of grinding just to fight this one fucking dragon once. I hope to fight it like 10 or 12 times, but like, bro, This game is crazy. I mean, genuinely, if you want a sense of satisfaction of like, I did it. I beat a 20-year-old game. This is one of them. It will test you. Alright, so I got my items bought. I got my stuff set for next time. I'm going to quit the game. And YouTube, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching. And I will see you in the next one.